Hi, today I'm going to show you how to create a Dropbox assignment, TurnitIn, grading rubric, and D2L Brightspace. So what you're going to do is you're going to first come over to your content area, and then underneath your content area you're going to go into the module that you want to create these items, and you're going to go into the new feature, and in this case we're going to select new Dropbox. And what we're going to do is we're going to give it a title. Then we're going to go in and we're going to leave it ungraded because we want to be able to manually grade it. Instructions will be, please upload your answers here. And then from here, what we're going to do is the availability dates and conditions. If you choose to have them, you can put in a start date and an end date. I'm not going to do anything with that, so, well, let's put in a start date. I want the start date to be yesterday's date, so that way it starts already. Submissions and completions. What we're going to be doing is this will be an individual assignment. We're not going to put it inside of a group. The category, of course, we don't want to create a new category for it to be in. A submission type is going to be a file. Files allowed per submissions, we're going to allow that to be unlimited, or you can choose just one. The allowable file extensions, we can actually choose what type of file that we want to receive, and in this case we're just going to leave it at no restrictions. Submissions, we're going to allow all submissions are kept, or we could say only one submission allowed, and we're going to leave them all as being kept. And then we're going to go down into the evaluation and feedback section. Here's where we're going to be adding the rubric and adding the Turnitin integration. So for the rubric, we're going to click on Add New Rubric. We're going to create a new one because we don't have one that's already existing. So we're going to create a new one, and this one we're going to give it a name, and this would be assignment to rubric. It comes automatically set up to where it's got 4 levels. You can go in and change those if you choose to. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put in some explanations for a level 4. For instance, well, actually, you know what this should have been? I should have added another one. There we go. The new one would be level 5, because there are times that students get 100%, and so we do want to be able to put that in there. So I'm going to put an explanation of everything was perfect, great job. Level 4, where there's 75%, missing one item. And if they get 50%, we've got missing 2, let's see here, 2 items. Level 2 is going to be 25% is all they're going to get, missing 3 or more. And then of course level 1, which is 0, no evidence. So those are those areas. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to options. We're going to select options. Come on, there we go. And here is where we could actually make the rubric visible to students. We can either hide it from students. We can, the rubric can be hidden from the students until the feedback is published. And then we can actually hide the score. And then of course you got a description and then advanced tools. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave it alone at the rubrics is visible to students, so that way they'll be able to see what they're being graded on. And attach the rubric is the next thing we're going to be doing. Then we're going to go down to the TurnitIn, and we're going to click on Manage TurnitIn. And here's our settings for the Turnitin. We are going to enable similarity reports, so that way it can check what the student turns in against the database. Display similarity scores to the students. We're going to automatically similarity checking of all submissions. And then if we choose to do online grading, we can check this option. I'm not going to because I want to do it manually. And then, of course, you got more options here, which will give you more features for the Turnitin, and you can go through and check various options. So you've got submission settings, and you can allow all submission file types, enable grammar checking, attach a rubric. So there's several different things that you can choose in here, and I'm not going to go ahead and choose anything. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and save this. We've made all of our adjustments, and now I'm going to save and close. And when I do that, it's going to come back to our main area. You see that assignment 2 is there. If I go back into the module section just to double check it and I scroll down, you will now see that assignment 2 is incorporated inside of the course shell now.